Come on, Gary.
Oh, is
Come
this
on,
Gary Franklin? I think I know
I
Gary.
don't know. I'm going. It says Gary's Granite.
Yeah, he's a good guy, that Gary. Yeah, good old Gary. Yeah, that's what we'll do. If you want to be on next time, go ahead and email me. I think we got a connection.
Come on, Gary.
We've made a connection. Gary, you
What's
there?
happening?
Hey, man. All right, so now I have to.
Here goes my. Okay, I got my camera on and everything.
Okay, hold on, Gary. I gotta do the Wirecast thing. I gotta add you to the shot. I've done that.
It feels so good when you do.
There he is. Now what I have to do is I have to create a new shot. Stand by. This is all stuff I should have done behind the scenes.
Brain surgery.
And then change the template to now you're an A. Now I have to bring in Gary Man. There he is.
Hey.
All right. So now,
I'll see if I can get my camera more centered.
Yeah. Now
you're fine.
Now I'm gonna bring you into.
I'm watching the show on my computer, but I'm doing Skype on my iPad there. So.
Okay.
And
Awesome.
it's a good thing I just got my hair cut for the show.
You look fantastic. Perfect. Your hair is so fabulous. I'm jealous. Have you been watching the whole show from the beginning?
I have watched every single episode that you've done from the very start.
Wow.
Every single one. I haven't missed a show yet. And the thing is that until I watched this show, I didn't even have a drone. I found Ken footage on YouTube, and I'm an old RC plane guy. Started years ago with the one on the string that makes you dizzy spinning around.
Yeah, right.
You know, so I have a history of that, and enjoyed seeing Ken's footage. So I just kept watching Ken's footage, and all of a sudden he did a Thursday Night Live. But then it was might have been 6-7 months ago, I won one of the toy drones on Ken's show. So I'm official.
That's awesome.
I live in a little town at 4,800 feet in northeastern Oregon. That's an official ghost town.
Oh wow!
Oh, cool.
What's the town called?
It's an official ghost town. It had to have 0 residents at one point, which it did, which I think was in the early 1960s. And right now, if everybody was in town, which they never are, there's a lot of vacation cabins here. But if they were all in town at the same time, 30 people.
Oh man, I bet you there's a lot of cool stuff to film around that town.
There is. The town goes back to about 1865 in the gold mining era there. There's a lot of history in the area of Chinese working gold mines, and there's a lot of pioneer history here too. This little town, everyone's a volunteer. We're an official city, and we have a mayor and the whole bit. And since I'm not really into going to meetings and stuff, I volunteered to take care of the pioneer cemetery here.
Very cool.
Okay,
that's my gig.
Okay. Now, have you run for mayor?
Yeah, have you run for mayor?
They wanted me to be on city council. I said no, thanks, not into that. But,
so all you have
an old feeder. I'm sorry, what was that, Ken?
All you have now is a toy drone. Did you get any other drones since?
I have not yet, because I've been spending too much money on a new Nikon camera and Osmo Pocket and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I'm retired. I'm a senior citizen. I'm 67 and on a limited income. But drones are definitely not out of my future.
What is it that
I feel like I'm part?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. You feel like you're part?
I feel like I'm part of the community through the show, and I do everything I can to make sure that nothing's happening, on Thursday nights. So
that's wonderful.
So here I am. I'm an old theater guy. I was on the radio in Humboldt County, California, for about 13 and a half years. That was about 20 years ago. So I have an entertainment business background, theater, and radio and
okay,
stuff
and that's
like that.
So that's what you did. You did radio. You were an entertainer, pretty much.
Pretty much. There was a short period of time right after college. I went to San Diego State University. I traveled on the road with a magic show, played Las Vegas and all that kind of stuff, Grand Illusion Magic. That was in 1979. Shortly after that, I spent summers in Durango, Colorado, and winters in Tucson, Arizona, acting in small theaters. And I did that for about 6.5 years, made my living, and waited a lot of tables in between times, stuff like that. And,
well, how could, if we wanted to see some of your photography, and I'm sure you take pictures and video of your town there, is there anywhere we could see that?
Yes, I have a YouTube channel, and I do the quotations because mostly it's a repository for my relatives to look on what Uncle Gary is doing and all that kind of stuff. But it's Gary's Granite, and I'm going to be adding more to it coming this summer since my camera gear has improved a lot lately. So, but go to Gary's Granite on YouTube. There's pictures of the coyotes that roam 30 feet from my front door.
Very cool.
I have elk that roam right next to my front door and all sorts of stuff. So I'm out in the middle of pretty much nowhere. If I go to the grocery store, it's a 100-mile round trip.
Well, that's awesome. I'm glad that you're doing that. I'm going to check out your channel. You've already won the T-shirt, the golden T-shirt. I assume this will fit you. It's an extra large. You might have to shrink it down. You look like a kind of bony.
I'm 5'8" and 135 pounds.
Wow. I think my left leg is 138 pounds.
Yeah, there you go. But I'm sorry I got talking so much.
No, hey, that's all right. You know what I'm going to do for you? A company just sent me these filters for the Osmo Pocket. And
oh, yes.
Yeah, and I was gonna do a video on them, but this can count as the video. They're from Sunny Life. Sunny Life sent me lens filter. This is a CPL filter. Chris, you want to tell them what that is?
Polarized. It stands for circular polarized filter.
And it
cuts out glare off of water and glass, any shiny surface. Yeah.
And it comes in this
Fantastic.
awesome.
You can get funny patterns out of your car windshield with them.
Yeah, you can.
And it just pops on your pocket with a magnet. And then there's another one.
Nice.
This is really good for bright sunshine, which you also have out there. This is an ND8 polarized. Chris, you want to tell them what this is good for?
Neutral density filter. It's just to help you get your exposure down in really, really bright circumstances.
Exactly. I've been reading up on that a lot since I got my Osmo Pocket, which I really enjoy, by the way.
I'm going to send these to you, and the shirt as well. Okay.
That is awesome. Thank you so much.
You bet.
This is a wonderful show. Not only is it informative for people that do have drones and like myself who are just getting into it, but Ken, I'd be in a play with you anytime.
Oh, thanks, man.
You're a talented man, and you have a wonderful sense of humor, and I appreciate that very much.
Well,
yes, he does.
I appreciate you being on and taking the time to support the community, and good luck with everything. I hope people check out your channel, and thanks for being this week's viewer visit.
Peace from Oregon.
Sorry, your time is up.
All right. Gary Granite. Thank you, sir. All right. He was cool, wasn't he?
That was very cool.
Yeah,
Very
man.
cool. I really want to check out some of his stuff.
Yeah, he said you can find him on YouTube. I know his email. I'll put a link in the description after. Gary, if you're still listening, and you probably are, go ahead and shoot me a link to your channel, and I'll go ahead and include that so people can check you out. Well, that worked out well. Everybody, it seems like I could throw a dead cat and just pick anybody, and they're all cool. Does that?
I like it because it's kind of like you get a good feel of who the audience is and who the community is. I mean, so many people, so many names in your chat, in my own chat, of just seeing the same names over and over, and seeing people that get to know each other in the comment section of our videos, which is really cool to see. And seeing people that say, hey, I just posted this video, and other people supporting one another. It's just super cool. And then when you get to do this, viewer guest, you really get to see them on a whole nother level. It's super cool.
Yeah,
I really
it's very
enjoy
random. And thank you. I Am Wedge put a link to his site. Thank you, I Am Wedge. So there's a link in the chat to his site, his YouTube channel. Man, I'm getting a little hoarse. It's been a long show. We got viewer video of the week. We did the Raz. What else? Did we forget anything? I did want to mention that. Yeah, we did that. I did want to mention that next week, Thursday Night Live happens on Valentine's Day. And
I've got some shopping to do.
Yes, yes, you do. Now, I know you and your lovely wife have got plans. I'm not gonna ask anyone to co-host with me.
You're doing this solo?
Nope.
Oh.
Next week for Valentine's Day, as you know, I'm alone. I'm by myself. I do have my one
alone. You've got
my one love.
52 people.
My one new love. But sorry,
thanks.
Chris. Next week is Ladies' Night. Yeah.
Play the song. Come on.
Oh yes, it's Ladies' Night. Oh,
thank you.
Yeah. So next week, co-hosting with me will be my favorite lady in the world, my mama.
Really?
Yes. My
All
mom
right.
will be the co-host next week on Thursday Night Live, and I'm sure she loves to tell this one story about how I sawed the leg off of a teacher's desk to make a boat out of it. True story. She'll tell that. That was in kindergarten, I think. But she'll have some interesting things to share. And
I may have to be on my Valentine's date like this with my phone, just to see.
It's going to be interesting. And next week, since it is Ladies' Night, no male people can win any prizes. It's all just for the ladies. Our 7 ladies, it's all about you. The 7 ladies are
I don't know
watching.
about your channel, but I'm about 98% male on my subscribers.
Same here.
That's okay.
So yeah, it'll be let's call it what it is. It'll be Lady Night. The one viewer,
the one woman who chimes in. Wait, Annalyn Wilson, there she is. So come back, Annalyn, next week. Oh, Emma Hilton. Oh wait, we got lots of ladies here.
Oh wow, they're sandbagging it on the sideline.
They're showing up now.
Yeah.
Like oh.
All right, well let's go ahead and wrap things up with the viewer video of the week. This is from Big J. Big J.